There's nothing more American than deep frying an entire stick of butter and calling it a snack.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
It's fair season here in the South, so today we're making the wackiest fair foods. We're gonna start with a classic from the Florida State Fair. Let's knees in place. Here's what you're gonna need to make a Southern funnel cake. We're gonna start strong with a homemade gravy, family recipe, and in that we're gonna use some Tennessee Pride.
Oh, real country sausage, the best you ever tried. Pick up a pound or two of Tennessee Pride.
For the funnel cake mix, we have this from the D25 Dollar Tree. I was looking for the one in the yellow container. You know the one I'm talking about where you just do the fun little pouring thing? Couldn't find that, so here we go. I am actually scared of the deep fryer. It's kind of like canning to me. You know, you can blow your house up canning vegetables. This makes me nervous, but we have a full container of vegetable oil and it's on $3.75. Where do you want to stand to watch this? Can you see that? Oh, I don't really know how to do it. Oh, I'm doing it. Now what do we do? How long does that sit there for? That's not bad for my first try. This is the best one. Then we have our sausage gravy. It's a little thick, ladies. Does that look good? And then we'll sprinkle a little sausage on top. How's it look? I think I love it, but I'm a slut for gravy. Something I would make at home, I probably will make this again. I don't know, bringing out the deep fryer can be a pain. I would make this again, possibly, but I wouldn't get this at the fair. When I go to the fair, it's sweets only, with the exception of the $30 turkey leg. You gotta pick up a second job just to be able to go to the fair. Although it's good, it's just not a fair food to me. Now we're gonna make a Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe. Could these photos look any worse? This is from the San Diego County Fair.
What are you most excited to do while you're here?
Ride crazy rides.
Have you rode anything yet?
The slide thingy, I don't know what that is.
And it's created by the owner of Charlie's Chicken. No, here's my notes here. It's Chicken Charlie's. That's a fair vendor and he's known as the king of deep fried food. Not to be confused with Fried Jesus, which we'll get to in a minute. Here's what you'll need to make these. In their photo, they're using a donut without the hole, but this is all I could find. So we have the donuts, which is the bun part. Now we need to make the filling, the sloppy joe. If you have never been blessed with a sloppy joe, it's really simple. It's just a pound of ground beef and sloppy joe mix in a can.
When it's dinner time and time's tight.
I just brown some ground beef and have a manwich night.
Delicious. I actually like sloppy joes though. Sloppy joe mix is just tomato paste, high fructose corn syrup. Say that again. High fructose corn syrup. That was worse. Vinegar and spices. It does have a lot of sugar in it though. It's very sweet. To me, it almost makes the meat taste like candy. He'll have 2 cans. And this is the good cheese, the kind that doesn't melt, microplastics. You just put the bun lid on. Oh, it's upside down. Gorgeous. I actually like that. Oh, this is very messy, not anything you'd want to eat on a first date. It's not as good as the hamburger patty. If you've ever had a donut with hamburger and cheese in the middle.
The girls are probably gonna see this.
I would prefer that over the sloppy joe, but it's not bad. Now we're gonna get to the one I'm most excited about because I've only had this one time and it was delicious. That is fried butter. When I had it, it was little slices, squares of butter, but today we're making a butter stick. A whole stick of butter. This is Abel Gonzalez Jr. and he is responsible for creating fried butter. He is known as Fried Jesus. That's a heck of a compliment. This is coming out of Dallas, Texas, and speaking of Texas, I have an exciting video coming up. Real quick, King of the Hill comes out July 20th. That's my birthday. And there's an episode where the preacher brings lutefisk.
I've prepared a little taste of Minnesota called lutefisk. It's a Scandinavian delicacy made by baking codfish in a solution of lye until the bones become gelatinous.
I have been working on this lutefisk. It takes 14 days to make. So in honor of my birthday and in honor of King of the Hill, we're making lutefisk. So subscribe if you want to see it, or unsubscribe. Turn off the bell if you're not interested in my lutefisk. Anyway, King of the Hill is in Texas, so there you go. All you need for this is a stick of butter and some frying batter. I am not great at frying things. Have I mentioned that? I never understand the batter or how to do it, so I did a lot of research and I came up with this basic batter using Bisquick, and the secret is to use club soda instead of water. It makes it more airy, fluffy, bubbly, fair-like. Apparently, we're gonna see. So I've had the stick of butter in the freezer and it should be completely frozen. We're gonna coat this with flour, batter it in the basic batter that I made, which we're gonna use for the rest of this stuff, by the way. I didn't make separate batters. And then we're gonna deep fry it. And you have to eat this quick. When I had it at the fair last time, it had just melted into the batter. So you have to really hustle up. Where's the flour? So the flour helps the fry batter stay on. I also just learned that. We dip the stick of butter. Oh no, how are we gonna do that? And I forgot, I'm getting nervous. Salt is supposed to go in that. Can you see that? Let me know if you can't. Oh, it's kind of slipping off, what the heck? Okay, that's gonna have to do, right? Oh my. Oh, I don't even think it's gonna fit in the fryer. We'll just have to rotate it. Oh no, oh no. What do we do? Hang on, sit right there. Wait a minute. The butter is still frozen. Hang on, we have another one in case that went to heck. Let's try just making a little square like I've had before. I think it's too much to do that stick. So maybe a square of butter. Oh, perfect, look at that. And the butter kind of disappears. That's what the last one I had was like, and they had cinnamon, I think, in their batter. That is really good. I'm gonna have to peel this off and use this butter. Look at that, that looks terrible. It is good, but it's something you can't eat a lot of. That's gonna make you feel a little sick, right? Now we're gonna attempt to make Spam curds. This is a take on cheese curds. Tim Duran is the creator of this, and his Spam curds got World's Greatest County Fair Food in 2016. Basically, this is just battered Spam. So all you need is Spam and batter. We're doing Korean barbecue today. Same kind of gimmick like the butter, but hopefully it'll work better. We're gonna toss it in flour, batter it, and then fry it. Let's do it. What's the best way to do this? The best way is to not do it at all. Not to brag, but those actually look pretty good. Take a preview of that. Can you see that? They kind of stuck together, but the batter stayed on and it looks crispy. I think they serve these with ranch, but I'm not a ranch fan, really. Let's try it. That is good. I don't love the flavor of Spam that I picked. Korean barbecue, it's too sweet. I just don't like sweet meats, you know what I mean? I should have just went with the original Spam, but I like this. Deep fried candy bars are weird. I have never had one. Today, we're gonna change that, and I thought deep fried candy bars was an American thing or originated here, but it did not. It actually comes from Scotland. In 1992, can you tell I'm reading this? At the Haven Chip Bar, which is now Karen Fish and Chip Bar, legend has it the cooks were joking around if you could deep fry a Mars bar, and they did, and it turned out great, and the tradition carries on. You do have to chill the candy bar at first, and I have never had a Mars bar before, and these are actually hard to find. So just in case I don't like this, I got my favorite candy bar circle puck. All you need for this is a candy bar, again in flour, again in the same batter we've been using. Oh no. I washed my hands. I've actually washed my hands about 1,000 times today. Ah, that looks cool. Pretend my kitchen table is clean. Oh shit. Here's the Mars bar, and here is our peppermint patty. Oh, that has caramel in it. Oh, what is that? That's like the Three Musketeers nougat. Too fancy for me, I suppose. That is good, like the concept of it is good, a deep fried candy bar. Wouldn't be my first choice. I think I just don't like the Mars bar. I don't really care for caramel in chocolate bars. Here's the peppermint patty. Oh, that ruined it. That ruined a perfectly good treat. Kind of just tastes like crunchy toothpaste. So that's our wacky fried foods. My favorite is none of these. There's nothing wrong with just getting a funnel cake at the fair. Keep it simple. Don't put any chocolate sauce, caramel, strawberries, nothing. Powdered sugar, and that is it. So thanks for being here for whatever this is. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to for my lutefisk episode coming up. I'm super excited. Lutefisk is a fish, I think. I mean, I know my whole house smells like fish right now, but I don't really know if it's a type of fish or just the way we prepare the fish. I should probably figure that out. And if you want to check out my other boring channels, they're linked below. Now who's gonna clean this up?